Hey, Miss Nina, much love. I have been watching your commentary on True Blood, and yes, girlfriend, it is off the hook. Um, it's a couple of things that I want to touch on that I'm not sure if you touched on. Was Sam Lot's family. Now, what's up with the father? You saw Sam Lot have his brother over. And all of a sudden, father bust up in there like, "Oh, where's my son? And your boy, you get home, and what are you doing there? And da, 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 he owed me." So I don't know if he's molesting the son because the son didn't want to go home. Now he like, "Oh, I found Big Brother, and he trying to make a connection with me. I can finally get away from the family. Okay, good." So I'm like, what's going on with that? Now, I think far as the little redhead that's the werewolf. I think Bill is going to call her because he got that thing going on. And I think her, Sam, all of them gonna get together. Eric and the werewolf, and Bill gonna all combine to get Sookie and Tara out of there. Um, and it's just gonna be on and popping with all of them and somehow get the magistrate involved because apparently they're more powerful than any of them except for this king. I don't know what kind of power. I think that's why he wants Sookie because she has some kind of power that if he taps into that he can he can beat the magistrate. Because there's different county districts, so he's in control of that. So now also I think, let me see. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna have to rewatch this part. But I think Lafayette is going to get killed, or somebody, that crazy guy that's messing with Tara, is sending somebody or sent that guy to kill Lafayette. And the reason why I said this is because when Tara got the text from Lafayette that said, "Bitch, where you at?" He asked her, "Well, who is that? Your boyfriend? Who is that? Who is that?" And she said to him that it is my cousin Lafayette, and he is gay. And so he texted what she wanted him to say back. So, which I think is a code for Lafayette. So, and a code or something like that. And I think that he sent somebody because if you watch him, he texts something else. He says, "Look, delete. Look how fast I can do this. Delete." So I'm thinking he knows that's the only person that might have any influence or have to do with Tara because if you look, he jumps on Tara and he's all lovey dovey on top, laying beside her, and he said, "It's just me and you," rubbing her hair. "It's just me and you." And I'm like, okay, what's up with that? Hmm. So that's another thing. Also, Sookie's brother, I think he's with a shape shifter. I think that girl is a shapeshifter. She's either that or a vampire, and I think that's why she couldn't go into the building because the other vampire is there, and she's gonna call it out. So, yeah, and I think that the redhead that is basically under Bill, I think she's gonna turn. She's gonna wind up with Samalot's brother. I think that's what's gonna happen, and somebody gonna get really, really hurt because that boy that took her virginity is in total love with her, and I think it's about to get hot and popping with that too. So watch out for that. Um, and I think like you were asking, do you think that I think Eric was a vampire. I think his whole family was a vampire. Because if you watch the way the guy went after that crown. He got that crown. He didn't just kill a family just to kill a family. He went to get that crown. And you saw the way he looked at that symbol. I'm thinking they were already vampires. I'm really thinking that he was a vampire back then. Really, I really do think he was a vampire back then. Because they really never show his family or his origin. So I'm thinking he was a vampire back then because, and it has that crown has to do with something too. So I'm thinking all of this is going to fall in place and it's going to connect because they also talk about how um, the king has been at this for years. He has packs all over the world. So I'm thinking that crown, Sookie, has something to do with the power of that guy. What's going to combine that power? That man think he's going to combine that power. But I think it's not going to go down like he think it is because they're going to draw enforcement. And also, Eric is playing the game. Because Eric, if you look, when he was holding that crown, he was like, oh, yeah, this is beautiful, thinking about his past. And you saw the guy that's messing with the king looking at him like, yeah, it's beautiful, looking at Eric. So I think he's going to fall in love. Well, he's already infatuated with Eric. And Eric going to play that part to get some more information out of him about the king. So, yeah, watch that too. I think that's about to pop off too. So I think this season is going to get hot and popping, and then towards the end they're gonna leave us hanging because they coming back. They gotta come back for another year because it's so many different ways that stuff can turn now. Because you got to deal with um, Jason Stackhouse dealing with this girl, and I think this girl is a shapeshifter. And then you got to deal with Sam-A-Lot family, which is what's going on with that. Now, as far as the redhead, the other redhead who, the waitress who thinks she's upset about pregnancy. I think at the time when everybody was going crazy and doing it with everybody, I think she didn't know what, because everybody was like they didn't know what happened to them or where they were. She was like, I was naked and I don't know what happened. And I think that's what she's thinking about. She's thinking, oh my God, I'm pregnant, but I may not know by who, because everybody in the whole town was a little loopy loop. So I think that's what is her worry. And that, or it could be that she don't want to be, with that guy. I don't think she want, because he a little special, special. But anyway, but he's sweet. He's sweet. But I think it's about to get it. It's about to get down. But I think they're gonna leave us with a cliffhanger because it can go so many directions. It can go. They can continue to talk about Sam. They can kill Bill off, and then Sookie can fall in love with the vampire, and then start it that way. Um, they can also have something going on with Lafayette and that the um the gay guy, which I think is something up with that. Um, and it can go so many ways, and I think Eric is going to finally tell the magistrate everything about, somehow they're gonna get in touch with that magistrate. And once it seems like the king is getting all the power he can because he cannot beat that magistrate. He hates that magistrate because he has more power than all of them combined. And I think that's why he needs Sookie and that crown. And that crown has to have some key point because he went straight after that crown. If you watched it, he went after that crown and he said something. I gotta rewind it because he said something. I ain't had my glasses on and I didn't see the end, what he said to Eric. And Eric was a vampire at that time, I believe so. I'm believing, watching it, he was. Um, so that's just my little, opinion on it. But I'm going on vacation, and believe me, I did call to make sure we do have those cable stations, so I will be in tune to watch it for Sunday. Please believe. So and I will be having my laptop, so I will be doing a little commentary with you, girlfriend, and make sure that we on eye and I see something because you were seeing some stuff I wasn't seeing. So and so I just want to say, good looking out, girl. And see you later, Miss Nina. And happy birthday, belated birthday. Bye bye.